And a survey of 809 adults was conducted by Canada Pulse Insights with an even split of respondents between the City of Toronto core and more suburban areas throughout the GTA. And although there are real differences in how people in these areas vote, the Liberals and the NDP, of course, do better downtown, while the Conservatives find stronger support in the outlying areas, there is near unanimity among the respondents about which Canadian political leader they believe is best suited to handle Trump. Now, in Toronto proper, 68% of those surveyed said Mark Carney is the leader better suited to negotiate with the U.S. president, compared with 32% who felt the same about Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre. Now, across the GTA, outside the city, Carney still leads 62% to 38%. And that should be a worrying sign for Poilievre. His party, of course, needs support in the suburban GTA, and if Trump and the tariffs remain a top issue for voters there, these numbers suggest that he would struggle to win their support. And in both Toronto and the GTA, more than 84% of respondents said they or their families had been somewhat or greatly affected by the Trump tariffs. Listen to what pollster John Wright says about that.
They're feeling it at the dinner table. They're feeling it when they go to the grocery stores. They're feeling it in other parts of their life if it's imported products. That's where they see it visibly, but there's also a high anxiety in terms of whether their jobs may be impacted as well.
Now in Toronto, about 3/4 of those surveyed who said the tariffs had affected them said their cost of living had increased. And 59% said they will not travel to the U.S. The same number said they have a sort of a general fear about where the U.S. is headed. And 16% said there had already been job losses in their household because of the tariffs. But many respondents say they are hitting back through their consumer choices. 78% of residents across Toronto and through the GTA are seeking out all or mostly Canadian goods to purchase when they go to the grocery store or other retailers. 43% in Toronto say they'll buy domestic products even if the cost is more and it limits their choices. Now, a big part of that consumer response has been to U.S. booze. Ontario Premier Doug Ford ordered alcohol products from the States removed from LCBO shelves. The survey finds there is still strong support for that position, with 68% in Toronto preferring that U.S. bottles stay off the shelves. That figure slightly lower across the GTA at 56%, while 44% would like to see liquor stores restocking with American products. Glenn McGregor, City News, Ottawa.